Yeah, very good. Okay. She is fascinated with and spending a lot of time at the garbage strew area. Yeah, still two of them up there. At least two. I left her out for a while yesterday. Kept checking on her, see where she was. After about 10 minutes, I couldn't see her anymore. Came out of the house where I could see where she is right now, and she was laying, chewing on something, which was a warning because that's what she does when she catches gophers or chipmunks or red squirrels. Kills them and begins to gnaw on them. I came out and I saw an object laying that she was chewing on, an ear of sweet corn, a cob. Uh-oh, I better put this up or I'm gonna get assaulted. Very orange light today. Air quality is currently at 168. A partridge. Very often there's one along here, along the path. And then once in a while there are 5 ducks in the pond. Haven't been down here for 2 or 3 days. The birds have been very, very active today and yesterday. And I'm wondering if it has anything to do with the air quality. A few minutes ago I had just gotten up from the nap. I built a little fire. Take the chill off. 70 degrees in the house. Insley was still on the bed, occasionally dreaming of something. I went out and stood on the south deck, just looking around, watching all the birds. Man, oh man. Swallows are continuing to, at their same rate of in and out of the garage, back and forth. My God. And I checked and I looked at the rail where the babies are. It seems that there are at least 2 there yet. I have to zoom in on this video footage tomorrow when I preview it to see. But I'm standing there. Suddenly a bird came from my right side and flicked on my back. I let out a Insley barked. Kept reaching and flapping my shirt. Dislodge it if it was clinging to my shirt. I don't think it was. Maybe it still is for all I know. Always an excitement going on. Not always. Unexpected assaults. I've been hearing yesterday and today when I've been outside, I've been hearing sounds in the south like the paving crew is working their way north. Now I can hear them. I want to go out. I'm going to go into town this afternoon. Pick up a library book that they've just alerted me that is in stock. So when I go, I'm gonna drive south, I hear a hummer. There was a hummingbird came to my purple flowers yesterday. Wasn't afraid of me at all. Lots of little bumblebees now. Glorious to see this. Worst part about being housebound because of the air quality is I'm missing being able to be out and work. I have to mow the driveway. It's right at the point now where it'd be okay if I could get out and mow today or tomorrow. But it's not going to be possible because they've extended this air quality severity through late Saturday. I hate when they do that. Everybody hates when they do that because everybody's hunkered down. Okay, when's the end? It's going to be tomorrow evening. Okay, I can make it through then, and then they extend it by 24 hours, and it's just, I wonder if the youngsters have fledged, finally. Somewhere in Ontario or Manitoba or Saskatchewan, somebody's been frying bacon this morning. if there's anybody still left in the garage. There's one. Two. I haven't been out here for a while on the ATV loop trail. It's a fully healthy oak. I want to go look at the beaver tree and see if they've been back at it since last fall. They hadn't touched it. Nope. It sure looks a lot different out here. Just 2 or 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. Growing, growing, growing. Come on. I'm keeping her close to me today. We're out here where I heard. I knew I shouldn't have come out here without mosquito repellent. I heard the coyotes when I went to bed last night. This is what I heard out of my bedroom window. Got up, opened the window, got the cell phone recording, and then that quit. There had to have been 3, 4, 5 coyotes right outside the window. And then 3:30 this morning, I woke up to hear a lone coyote in the same area east of the house. I didn't record that, but it sounded pitiful. And that went on for 20 minutes. Well, Insley woke up to it. I wondered if she'd react. Well, she finally got down and began to bark, 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 in a panic almost. So that's where we are now. We're out in that east and north of the house where the coyotes were hanging out. Kind of gives me the creeps a little bit to be out here in their midst. And when it's not dark out, it's full daylight. Oh, this is our territory now. They're long gone. Well, no, I don't know that. And I get complacent because living out here, I hardly ever hear them. And when I do, it's a wake-up call to realize they are ever present somewhere in the vicinity. Come on, Insley. Got to get out here and look at the hollow end of that tree. No wonder it fell. Got to get out here and cut that up. Things like that get away from me. And after a few weeks or a month or two, the place is becoming shoddy. I forgot to mention yesterday, Insley was disappearing from the yard. I'm working away, and next thing I know, she's not around. I had to whistle her 3 times, loud and long, to get her come back. When she hears the whistle, she comes always. No, I mean, that's not an issue. But when it takes her a while to get back, where the hell has she been? Well, she has found something out here. That's the burn pit right down there. You can see the house. She's found something out in here. I followed her. I stalked her last night. We came out in the yard and I was watching her, waiting for her to head this way, and she did. Walking down the path and up here. Went into the woods here. I came out here and found her. By that time, she was over in here. And I could see what looks like a path, an opening, like it's been used by animals. And there's obviously a tree, another tree came down. But I don't know what was attracting her. That's why today I decided I can't afford to let her be coming out here, leaving the house area on her own. And tell her unless I find out what is attracting her. Come on! I've got the collar on her, e-collar. The deer flies haven't given up yet. Hello, sweetie. And old brown eyes. Hello, old brown eyes. And after the episode of the coyotes out in the backyard at night, and I just don't want two Hummers. I don't want her going back there by herself. It's kind of a new thing for her to be going off into the woods from the house area. I don't want that. So a couple times yesterday she disappeared. I whistled. She came right away. And I told her yesterday when she got back, I said, you stay here. Like that's going to mean anything to her, those words? Well, it does mean something to her. It means, in her own language, don't go off like that. But dogs need reminders, fortifying of repeated episodes like that. Well, so this afternoon, I'm working along and she's gone. Yeah. I gave a whistle, aimed toward off in the woods, up to the ATV trail. Yep, here she came. No problem. And I said, now you stay here. She was dead, disappeared 15 minutes later. I went out on the driveway and looked down the driveway. Yeah, there she was. Way down at the curve where there's a gopher mound, a gopher activity down there. She discovered a few days ago. In fact, back then I looked down the driveway and she was laying in the median, just monitoring. So that's what I'm talking about, how we're growing closer together every day. She understands. One of the things we've been doing at mealtime for months, and we're rediscovering it. I'm being active or sitting and reading, and you get up and walk into the kitchen and lean against the island, my head down, my arms in front of me, silent. She instantly knows, oh, it's mealtime. That means it's supper time. And I can hear her almost instantly getting down from the love seat or getting up from the floor, come trotting around the island. She sees me doing that and she races up to the loft landing and turns and sits and waits. I don't have to say anything. Well, the pile of cutoffs is disappearing a little bit each day, usually, unless the air quality is too high or it's raining. And this is next. Got to get the wood sheds with some sticks of wood. I've got the knuckle bins pretty much, well, almost. There's a lot more cutoffs to make into knuckles, but both bins are pretty much full. And I don't think I'm going to add the final board across the bottom here. It narrows it down too much to throw stuff in. I don't know. That's not for sure yet. 2 days ago I looked at this and thought, well, why don't I pull that out? It's done. It's in my way. I thought, nah. A few hours later, walked past it. You see all these fuzz balls? Those are expired flowers, I guess, but there was a whole new batch of flowers blooming. Oh, glad I hadn't torn it out.
so sweet.